West Africa. These are all kind of more into West Africa. But the djembe today is all over the whole world.
Yes.
You go to Japan, you go to India. I mean, honestly, this is being produced from Jakarta and all those places and shipped right now because they just kind of produce them quick, like any other thing that we get in Walmart. But this is like what Celine said. You have to take the hardwood out of it. You got to hollow it out. And sometimes we use fire to burn the metal, like boat making. Other times we use, real labor, like carving the metal out. But when you are done, you have to decorate it. And in fact, this is what I do. I carve this myself. And there's a lot of stories and a lot of symbolism in this,
So then do you hollow out the holes to put like the pegs? You make a hole and put that peg in there? Okay.
Yes, so basically you hollow the whole log.
Okay.
All right, so this is how it looks like. And when you use the adze and the chisels, which are all made by the blacksmith, and I learned it from my grandfather. And then the top is made of, the skin of an animal, right? Especially goats, and goats work the best. So, we don't throw the skin away. It's, a goat is still, we got to use it and things like that. But each and every rhythm is associated with a specific sort of drum, but sometimes I just kind of mix them up depending on how the rhythm is. And honestly, with this group, we kind of really wanted people to hear world music.
Well, the juxtaposition of Native American and the African American.
Yeah, they are very connected.
Yes. American is just phenomenal, and they are perfect. They complement each other perfectly.
And it's because they are all from nature.
Right,
yes.
Exactly.
So you kind of really get that. There is a very big difference between the drums that you play that are made from more like, I would say, plastic heads. Remo. You can hear the ringing, you can hear all that. There's something about nature that I can understand. You can't just recapture it, but you can hear it. When you hear the sound, it tells you. And like Al was saying, the same thing like the flutes. These drums, when you keep them in the winter, they change because they respond to, whatever is happening out. If you put them against the heat, they just kind of come out, in a whole different form. So it's an amazing sort of mix out here. It's more like a world perspective that we're trying to get out.
And that's like very live instruments.
Yes.
Like my kids are always saying, Mom, you're always caring about your flutes. If they're in the car and we stop for lunch, I take them in with me because I don't want them to bake in the car.
Yeah.
And they're like, Mom, you take better care of your flutes than you do of us.
Yes, that is true. It's just like having a pet. It becomes part of you.
Yeah.
That becomes part of you.
Yeah.
And a lot of times, the way you take care of your drums determines the way you take care of your kids. Because if you take your time and you are very careful, even you have to make bags for it. Like in the United States, I have specific bags, which has become one big business for one of my students right now. She just makes bags.
Bags for the
for drums, to be able to keep them and maintain the same temperature. So there's a lot about it. The beauty is it brings us to realize how connected we are when it comes to nature.
And then how did you guys get together?
It's interesting. In real life, they can tell you what they do. Am I right? But what drew them to music is amazing. Am I right? So, Julie, can you tell them what
we started. We hold a monthly Native American flute circle at Subtle Energies in Chester. And one day, Celine came, and it was only she, me, and two other people. And I told her about this flute haven in Pennsylvania, this workshop. So she went, I went, we played together on some sort of, what was that thing we went to? It was like a kiosk machine.
It was like a little recording
studio. So we never played together, we tried it, and the first time we did it, it was really, really nice. Then we started, we went to a workshop.
I got it.
We got that, and we went to this musical playground, and we said, let's start a band.
And that's it.
And from there, we
kept going.
Yeah. So it's a little small world, and it was great to get into it and continue to sort of bring out that world perspective of it. So I'm getting the signal that food is about ready. Am I right, Karen? So we're gonna kind of let you guys kind of settle down, right?
Are you gonna do a song?
Yeah, we're gonna do.